Good morning, students. Today we are going to do Geography Lesson 2 Forest and Wildlife Resources. This chapter is going to come only in the formative exams, internal exam of the school, but the topics will not be asked in the final exam. Okay? Only the map related questions will be asked. So we will discuss all the relevant question answers of this chapter, and they will be generally 1 marks or 3 marks questions, all short types question answers. So from page number first page of your chapter, you have to mark the question: all living organisms forms a complex web. Explain. Plants, animals, microorganisms recreate the quality of air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil that produces our food. So these are the things which are being done by the living organisms, and they are interlinked with each other, thus they form the complex web. Next is their question number 2. What is biodiversity? It is the interrelationship of the living organism in the biosphere. Otherwise, you can write it is immensely rich in wildlife and cultivated species and diverse in the form and function. That much only there. Question number 3. Mention briefly about flora and fauna existing in the world. Only you write fauna 81,000 in number, okay, species, and flora 47,000 species. Now question number 4. Mention briefly about the endemic species, that is 15,000 flowering species that are endemic. Then question number 5. What is IUCN? It stands for International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. Then you have got question 6. What are normal species? Species whose population levels are considered to be normal for their survival. Any two examples you can write it there: cattle, salt tree, pine, rodents, etc. Next we have got question number 7. What are endangered species? These are the species which are in danger of extinction. Example: black buck, crocodile, Indian rhino, etc. Next we have got question 8. What are vulnerable species? These are the species whose population has declined to a level forms where it is likely to move into the endangered category in the near future if the negative factors continue to operate. Some examples of vulnerable species: blue sheep, Asiatic elephant, etc. Next is there, what are rare species? Species with small population may move into the endangered or vulnerable category if the negative factors continues. Example: Himalayan brown bear, desert fox, etc. Next question 10 is there, what are endemic species? These are species which are only found in some particular areas. Example: Andaman teal in Andaman Islands, Nicobar pigeon in Nicobar Islands. Then we have got question 11. What are extinct species. These are the species which are not found after searches for a longer period, more than 30 years, etc. Example, Asiatic cheetah, pink-headed duck. Now we will study about from page number 16. Name the fastest land mammal. It is cheetah. Its speed is 112 km per hour. Then name the resources obtained from forest. The resources that we obtain from forest, specially collected by the forest dwellers, local people, tribals, forest communities, etc. So these resources are wood, bark of a tree, leaves, rubber, medicines, dyes, food, fuel, fodder, manure, etc. The next is there of 3 marks question, question 14. Name the negative factors responsible for depletion of forest. First point number A, it is expansion of railways, agriculture, commercial and scientific forestry and mining activities. Second is agricultural expansion between 1950 to 1980. And third point you can write slash and burn agriculture, which is also known as shifting agriculture. Next is there question 15. What is enrichment plantation? 1 mark question. It is a plantation in which single commercially valuable species are promoted. Example, cheer pine trees. Next is question 16. Name some development projects that has led to loss of forest. Number A, it is Narmada Sagar project in Madhya Pradesh, and second is their Baksa Tiger Reserve in West Bengal. So these topics we will discuss and you will write down the questions in your copy, okay, for the preparation of periodic test or formative test, okay. Thank you.